What are Whis' abilities? Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Siphon, and today we're going to be talking about the different abilities and powers that Whis has in the anime Dragon Ball Super. So let's begin with one of his coolest powers that I think he has, which is Ultra Instinct. So he has the complete mastered form, which I guess Goku technically has as of right now, but Whis' ability is definitely more innate to which he already has, versus Goku, which he had to earn. So I'm not going to be comparing the two. So Ultra Instinct is basically the ability to move extremely fast without needing to think about it. This is extremely powerful, especially when trying to train gods of destruction. So Whis' Ultra Instinct is actually different from Goku's because Whis' Ultra Instinct works by distinguishing each part of his body into a separate thing. What I mean by that is, if the shoulder itself can sense that there's someone behind him, it will then act by moving without needing to talk to the brain first and then having the motor signals come back and fire the shoulder muscle, which is literally an insane ability to have. And there's also another ability which I think comes from Ultra Instinct itself. So not only can he sense the presence of others, move without thinking, and block super fast attacks, but he can also sense the deadly intent of anyone. So this power of perception seems to even exceed the gods and all the Kai's ability. We can see this power being used when Zamasu tried to kill one of the oldest Kais. Whis was actually lucky enough to stop this before it actually happened, so it's a good thing he has this ability. Moving on to another separate ability that he has is actually time. So Whis himself can actually manipulate time in various different ways. He can make time go back for 3 minutes, which is technically impossible considering they actually follow the time travel laws, which are more similar to our world. So that's literally some sort of godlike power. Not only this, but he can actually bring anyone with him in the surrounding area back in time. Another instance of this power being used is when Frieza is actually about to destroy the planet as his last ditch effort, since he's getting defeated by Vegeta. Since essentially Frieza himself did destroy planet Earth, Whis was lucky enough to back in time for 3 minutes and allow Goku to finish off the job before Frieza destroyed the Earth again. I mean, it makes sense to have this ability for Whis considering he is basically the guardian of a god of destruction, and this power has been used on separate occasions for Beerus because Beerus has destroyed planets on a whim or just simply because he got angry. So we talked about going back in time, which is literally impossible unless you're bending the fabric of space-time. He can actually go forward into the future without a specific time constraint or limit. This is very useful for predicting outcomes for certain events, which is why I think Whis himself has the ability to see the future through his orb. Moving on to some of his physical and mental capabilities. Whis has actually claimed to be the fastest being in the universe. It makes sense for him to have this ability considering he has to serve the god of destruction as well as train him. Aside from his physical capabilities, some of his mental capabilities, which includes intelligence, is pretty high. He actually knows the origins of the Dragon Balls, can speak thousands of different languages, and can easily train a god of destruction as well as other Saiyans, while even giving good constructive criticism so they can improve. And for one of the most mysterious abilities that Whis has is the use of his staff. So this staff has so many abilities that are known and unknown to the Dragon Ball fans in general. But let's talk about some of the things that we do know. For starters, Whis can actually use this staff to see things that aren't in his close vicinity, meaning he can kind of see it as like a seeing orb, sort of like that witch that we saw in Dragon Ball originally. This staff can also record messages, open a personal pocket dimension, be used as a vehicle that can go super fast, bring people back to life, which we can see him doing to Frieza, and a couple more unknown things. This power to me seems more like a god life-giving sort of thing, which in our interpretation it seems more like a god in our sense versus the Kai's. I'm going to be headed more towards that direction with Whis. Throughout Dragon Ball Super, we've actually seen Whis use this as a transportation device as well, considering he's moving faster or as fast as the speed of light. And one of the weirdest abilities that Whis' staff has is called promoting life. We can see this being used when Whis actually took out Bulma's baby from her womb, since she was going to be due very soon. I'm sure Vegeta was very thankful since he was actually allowed to leave after the baby was born to go train with Whis and Goku. But yeah, that's all I can come up with. Let me know if you guys have any other theories or information about Whis so that we can talk about it in an updated video. Thank you for watching. Peace.